Hey guys, I'm in the 2014 Acura MDX with the entertainment package and technology package, and I gotta tell you, for an Acura model, I am thoroughly impressed with this thing. The last Acura I got was a TL Special Edition, and it didn't really amaze me with the features it had. It was pretty well stripped down for a car that costs as much as it did. This one comes in at $57,000, but you're getting $57,000 worth of vehicle. Actually getting more like $65,000 to almost $70,000 worth of vehicle with the premium leather interior, the navigation systems, touchscreen audio with 12 speakers, your power rear hatch, 3 rows of seating with 7 passenger capacity, a widescreen DVD system in the back for the kiddies. I mean, this thing is loaded to the gills. On top of that, you're also getting a 290 horsepower engine up front that gets this thing up to 60 in somewhere about 7 to 8 seconds. I didn't officially time it because, well, it's an SUV and I'm not going to sit here and time this thing 0 to 60. I'm more worried about how this thing performs luxury-wise and comfort-wise. Now, speaking of the seating, like I spoke of before, it does have 3 rows and does have room for 7 passengers, but don't expect the 2 passengers in the 3rd row to be very comfortable because there's not much leg room back there. I'm about 5'6", 5'7" on a good day, and I can sit in the back seat kind of comfortably, the 3rd row seating rather comfortably. Anybody over 5'8" tall is not going to be able to sit back there because you're going to be sitting with your knees in your chest. And if you're 6 foot tall, you might as well just forget about it unless you're able to fold your legs like a pretzel. Now, with this model, you're also getting the adaptive cruise control, which accelerates and stops the car in traffic. Plus, you get lane keeping assist, which overrides your steering to keep you inside the lane. That's a little bit creepy at times when it overrides, starts pulling you into a lane. But after a few days of driving the car, you get used to it and you can deal with it. Now, if you're going to use the adaptive cruise control in this thing, don't expect this car to drive itself because it's not designed to do that. It's designed for emergency purposes to stop the vehicle. Sure, in slow traffic it'll stop and go itself, but I still don't recommend relying on that because I did have a few times where the SUV didn't recognize the car in front of me and I almost hit the person, so I had to override it and press the brake. So don't rely on that 100%, but you can turn it on and let it do its own thing. Just make sure you have your foot ready to press the brake if it does not sense the car in front of you. Now, inside the cabin, we do have a few complaints. The biggest complaint we have is a typical Acura dashboard topper. Instead of being a leather topper like every other luxury car, this thing has a rubberized dashboard top, which is okay because you're not sitting here touching the dashboard and fondling it. It is soft top, so it feels okay. But we prefer that to be leather on a car that costs almost $60,000. Other things inside that we don't like I mentioned before, the 3rd row is pretty cramped. The climate control system is a little bit finicky at times because it's all touchscreen and you have to shift through pages to get to it. The heated seats, again, it's all touchscreen here, so it is a little finicky finding the heated seats and turning them on. But other than that, the interior is wonderful. You have wood trim everywhere, some aluminum look pieces here and there that give it a nice little feel. The leather seats are fantastic. They're comfortable. I drove this car about 500 miles and I have yet to complain about how the seats feel. But overall, you're going to get the equivalent of your BMW X5 or the Mercedes ML Class or something in that realm for a good bit less money. So you're getting a lot of car for the buck. So if you're out and about checking out the BMW, Mercedes, give the Acura MDX a shot. It may just shock you and you might wind up buying it if you're looking at the higher end BMW and Mercedes SUVs. But if you're interested, just click past the jump, check out the rest of my review. Thanks a lot, guys.